You mentioned that your 6-month-old baby boy seems to be interested in the food that's on your plate, but when you try to feed him pureed baby food, he just spits it out or won't even open his mouth. And there's a few signs that a baby's ready for solids. Most babies are ready between 4 and 6 months of age. And one of them is that they get excited about food they have an interest in it. And so it seems like that's there, but he won't open his mouth, and if you get something in there, he just spits it out. And this can be normal. Remember that up to this point, a baby's only been eating breast milk and or formula, and that's going to have a much different taste and texture than solid pureed baby food. Some babies may actually be ready for the solid food, but just a little bit turned off by the new taste and texture. And so you can actually mix breast milk and or formula with pureed baby food and maybe do half and half in the beginning. So it'll be a little more runny. It will have a familiar taste to it. And then as your baby gets used to that, then you can just back off the amount of formula and or breast milk that you mix with the pureed baby food until they're eating 100% baby food. And the solid food feeding is followed up by a nursing session or a bottle. If your baby still isn't responding to this, then just back off for a week or two and then try again later. Now, you also asked if you can just give your baby what's on your plate because they seem to be interested in that, but not pureed baby food. And you do need to introduce pureed foods first because especially at 6 months, a baby isn't able to handle anything with a lot of texture. They need to work their way up. So you start with pureed baby food, and then sometime between 8 and 12 months, babies are ready for something with more substance to it, like the things on your plate. If you have more specific questions about your baby's readiness for solids, talk with your pediatrician. And if you have more questions in the future for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.